Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. We're going to try out a new game called MAHOUTEQ. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's made by the same developer that did QUQ, Q-U-Q. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced. This game is set in an alternative reality Japan. All the characters and events are fictional and the earth is flat. Good to know. What do you mean by alternate earth, huh? In a small town surrounded by windmills, a special girl was born. Actually, every girl is special because I respect all women. On the night when that happened, the moon was unusually bright. And also flat. All the town folk looked out of their windows and stared at the sky in amazement. It's a sign, the girl's parents thought, and so they decided to name the girl Luna, not Ski. Translator note, the game is set in Japan, so character names use kanji. Luna's name can both read as Suki or Luna. Translator's note, all according to Keikaku. You're reading this note because Motijan made me use this as a setup for jokes later in the game. All according to Keikaku. I said that twice. Days and years passed. Luna was growing up smart beyond her years. She said her first word when she was just 3 months old. Holy shit! By the time she was 3 years old, she could already talk freely, way ahead of her peers. Luna finished grade school with straight A's and was a promising child overall. You know what this is getting set up for? You had no challenge in school, and when you finally hit your first sign of resistance in life, you immediately broke down and like crashed out and you weren't able to progress anymore. Her parents were full of joy. Everyone knew this girl would change the world. This girl? That's a windmill. Is OBS recording this? I think so. Bam 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 bam. Do you want to become a true magical girl? People pie. Hello, hello, my cutie peas. People Purumi, a modest protector of your town. What is it, P? My new haircut? My outfit? Oh, right. It's the armpit. It's the 5th season of our anime will air soon, so I dressed up, P. Do you like it? I'm a total cutie P, am I right? But all of this be our title secret for now, okay? Limited edition Papipo-chan's outfit bundle with an ultra rare made outfit Papipo-chan figurine. Buy now. Some messages are subliminal and some messages are superliminal. Join the Navy. Only available for 5 days. Let's Mirakuru pie together. I already made that joke in another episode, but forget. I pretend it's like the first time I've ever said it. Need. She's a consumer. Made outfit Papipo-chan. Made outfit Papicho-chan. Limited edition 2. I must have it at any cost. Pichon. How much is it? Gotta check the web store quick. It's gonna be $5,000. Holy shit, I was almost close. 15,000 yen. What is that, like 10 bucks? My piggy bank. There must be something in my piggy bank. Let's see. 1, 2, 1 broke girl, 2 broke girls, 2.5. By the way, the music for QUQ was amazing, and so far Papipo is also looking up to be pretty a banger after banger. It all started with the rare made outfit Papipo-chan a figurine. Ma, what is it? Can you lend me 13,000? Please? I'll be sure to pay you back. Promise. I won't lend you anything. We've already gone over that. Also, you're 35. Get out of my house. Please, please, please. Yesterday it was the last drop. That's it. Enough. You're an adult now. You need to earn your money for your own money for those toys. How did I raise such a freeloader of a daughter? Our neighbor's kids are laughing at you when they're 12. It's not just a toy. Please. I need it so badly. I won't repeat myself. Oh, and speaking of earning money, I signed you up for an interview at the Employment Service Center at 10:30 a.m. today. And it's already 11 a.m. So you're late as fuck. Go get ready. What do you mean, Ma? I just woke up. I'm not going anywhere. Come on, chop, Papipo chop. You're running out of time. Why do you never ask me first? I'm not a child anymore. You can't just decide things for me. That's right. You're already 20, yet you're still living off of your mom. Now go, and don't come back without a job. Tough luck. Okay, fine. But you should know that nobody would hire me anyway. Less talking, more walking. A little less conversation, a little more action. I hurriedly threw my sweater right on my pajamas, crawled into the torn up jeans that I found under the bed, pulled a cap over my eyes, and went to the designated address. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And her job currently is homeless. The scorching sunlight blinded me as it reflected off the windows, the bright colored walls, and the mirror-like storefronts. The situation was made worse by dozens of buzzing cars that added their dirty emissions into the already unbreathable air. The street basically turned into one big oven. Sounds hot. I ran across from the sunny side into the shade of a building, but even there it felt unbearably hot. I'm sizzling. Ugh, I hate summer. After walking for 200 or so meters, I decided to catch my breath inside a coffee shop. Yeah, I hate summer too, aka every guy who watched 500 Days of Summer and missed the points of the movie. Hello, barista. Oh, hello. Do you want a recommendation? No. Yes, please. Do you want something cold? Mm-hmm. Our item of the day is the big frappe with the coconut milk basé and caramel syrupé. Oh, there's also a super tasty pumpkin ice latte with whipped cream. That's big fap. Don't ask for a big fap to someone you just met, Luna. Fap Fran, big frappe. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, the big fap. Do you have our membership card? I plopped at the table farther away from the window and started wiping sweat off my forehead. I hate summer. It makes me waste money. There's no way I'll be able to save up enough for the Papipo-chan figurine at this rate. There was a TV on the wall across the room. It was broadcasting some show about seals. I leaned into the back of the chair and decided to kill some time observing the incredible world of nature. And now it's time for a short ad break. Stay tuned. Tisk. It was just getting interesting. Why is she bleeding from her neck? Someone call the ambulance! Have you always dreamed of becoming a magical girl and saving your town from all sorts of trouble? And we have a special offer for you. We are hiring for a team of charming magical girls that would protect order and peace in our town. That's right, just like me, your modest magical girl, Papipo me. Fixed salary, medical insurance, and free lunches are included. Call 3143XXX or visit the address I listed below and get a chance to make your dreams come true. Let Mira Kuro pie together. Your frappe is all ready. This is it! Yes, this is your order. I rushed out of the coffee shop like a scalded cat. Scalded? Miss, your order. What are their operating hours? I need to get there in time. I ran toward the designated address with all I could, but all I could was cover 50 meters before inevitably running out of breath. I haven't run that fast since middle school. I crossed block after block and eventually found myself at the base of a towering skyscraper adorned at the top with a big logo of MAHOUTEQ Inc. This is my calling. Man, I'll become just like Papipo-chan. I stood in front of the doors for a bit in hesitation, but then took a decisive step inside. Decisive step. Decisive left step. There I was met with a big bright hall with 2 spiral staircases on the sides and a reception desk in the middle. Yeah, I can see that. I walked up to the desk. It turned out to be higher than I expected, and the administrator lady was almost completely hidden behind it. Yo, banger? Bum, 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 bum. The woman stood up and measured me from head to toe with her gaze. And all my determination was gone in an instant. Deltarune? I haven't seen anything about Deltarune, so I shouldn't reference Deltarune. Otherwise, somebody's gonna get in the comments and give me free interactions. Hello, what can I do for you? Hi. The job from the ad at the coffee shop. There were seals. I mean, I'm here for the job. I'm sorry, did you come here for a job interview? Oh, yes. I saw an ad about magical girls. I see, so you want to work as a magical girl. Good. Wonderful. Now give me your documents, please. Here you go. Okay. I see. Hoshigami Suki? Excuse me, it's Luna. Hoshigami Luna? Is that correct? They should have gone Luna Suki. Yes, wonderful. Here are your documents. Now please go upstairs to room 101. I went up the wide staircase and ended up in front of the long corridor with a bunch of white doors. The doors open and close with people in suits appearing out of them. What's the hotel, like, horror movie? Like, it's like room 404 or something? Or is that just what happens when you see the horror movie about the website that couldn't find the correct address. They minced across the corridor and disappeared into different rooms. I found the door I needed and knocked. Then from room 101, I was directed to room 105, where I was redirected to room 404. No, you're gonna get lost in the internet. And then back to room 105, where I was told that I needed to go undergo medical tests in room 256, 264, and 299 for free. Man, I can't get medical tests for free in America, but if I still haven't been to rooms 7 through 4, then I need to go to room 1969, 1696, and get a stamp that proves I've been to room 404, which needs to be entered from the eastern side, because if I were to enter from the southern side, I would need to get a stamp of approval in room 845, and if I don't do that, I'll need to start everything over. And just like that, 5 hours had passed. I finally got to the final floor. 1999. Party like it is 1999. I just needed to sign the contract at the CEO's office. Hello. Luna. Natsuki. Oh, hick. I'm sorry. Yuck. That's okay. I'll guide you to the CEO's office and then I'll give you a quick tour of the company. Do you want a glass of water? Yes. Yuck. Please. Thank you. It's all yuck. My nerves. I'm so getting fired. I stood before room 2360. The manager knocked, and after a short pause, gestured for me to go in. I almost said knocked up. Good luck. Thanks. I don't need it. Is this being recorded? It appears to be. I entered a spacious room covered by a huge glass dome. Bookshelves and stacks of boxes were aligned along the wall, and in the middle of the room stood an ornate redwood desk with the CEO sitting behind it in a tall chair. They had their back turned toward me and were probably holding a pause, perfect for a dramatic reveal. Or they were asleep. It's a cat. And it's super long. Also, it's like a squid cat? What the fuck's going on here? Hello? I want to work here. The cat sighed and crawled under the desk. After a couple of moments, he re-emerged with a giant scroll that he unrolled on his desk. But it ended up being too long, so the better part of it rolled down to the floor. The top of it said contract. I skimmed through the key points. Letters blurred in front of my tired eyes, and I immediately forgot what I was reading just seconds ago. I only had enough focus to read the first two most obvious points. After that, I couldn't understand anything. Apart from the fact that half of the contract was just one huge disclaimer. All in all, that wasn't exactly surprising, so I just signed it. Just that easy. The cat nodded in approval. That easy? No blood packs? Just a signature? The cat nodded in approval. Yeah, just your soul. Okay. The cat gave the document another look over, rolled up the scroll, and gave me a stamped piece of paper that said, "You are hired for a 3-day internship with a total paycheck of 15,000 yen distributed after a successful completion of the term." Let's go. Was that really an ad break in the middle of the game? My happiness knew no bounds. I wanted to jump around like a little girl, but I managed to stop myself. Or an eye catcher, I should say. Bam! Full of anticipation, I flew out of the room and crossed paths with the manager again. She asked me how things went, and I proudly showed her the documents I received. The manager congratulated me and shook my hand. Although, is something the matter? Well, how should I put it? Your CEO is a cat. That's kind of rude to bring up all of a sudden, Luna. Alright, now let me show you around the place. And so the manager led me around the winding corridors of the office building. I still can't believe the dream of my life is going to come true just like that. Me, becoming a magical girl. There's no way. I'm burning with anticipation. Weren't you doing this for a figurine? What's up with this labyrinth? Do I really need to know where the bathroom is on each floor? Come on, Miss Manager. Just lead me to a place where they teach you magic. First thing I'll do once I become a magical girl is conjure myself a dress and a huge bow to adorn it. I want to control the weather. Wait, no. That sounds lame. Yeah, Storm. Get fucked. I'll control time. Or they'll somehow awaken my secret true power. Please, just let this true power be something cool. Yeah, not like Homura. Please, please, please. And this is the engineering department. Here we have a locker room, an armory, a small kitchen down the corridor. Why is this locked? Is this where they turn you into a magical girl? No, this is where they turn you into a nerd. That's right. Nice. Do I need to undergo some sort of training before I'm sent on my first combat mission? Or how do things work here? Let me introduce you to the leader of your squad. She'll brief you on everything. Are we going to patrol the town? Will we have the right to arrest people? Are we more like the police or the special forces? You know, I've been thinking, hey rookie, huh? That coffee in his hand is a sign for a coffee break on my end. This is Aoi Inaku, your mentor and squad leader. You'll spend a lot of time together, so I hope you can become friends. And now I have to leave you. Good luck. Yes, I'll take it from here. The manager shook my hand and once again and walked away, leaving me alone with Aoi. What's your name? Got it. Hoshigami Suki. 20 years old. Female. Aoi stuttered almost every other word. He's like, it's me, but the tone of her voice was surprisingly confident and cold as she regularly sipped from her giant mug. I'm Luna, not Suki. Okay, Suki. She totally ignored me. From this moment on, I'm your superior, your mom, your dad, and so and so forth. My orders are absolute. Insubordination is punishable by death. Just kidding. What do you do? Who, me? No, the manager. The manager? No, you. So unemployed? What do you mean I'm an intern? Why are you wearing pajamas? Huh? What? How did your pants are ripped. I'm surprised you're not wearing a fur coat. It's only 30 degrees Celsius outside after all. Alright, let's not waste time. Every second counts here. Let's go gear you up. Aoi started walking down the corridor and I followed in her wake. Let's gear you up. My stupid smirk spread across my face as I imagined myself wearing a sparkly magic dress. Excuse me, I've been thinking about my dress. I think something gothic will look especially good on me, with little ribbons and all. We stepped in front of the locker room. Female on the left and male on the right. I've lost the trail of my thoughts for a second. Isn't being a magical girl only limited to, you know, girls? In modern day, nobody can prohibit you from becoming a magical girl, even if you're a gorilla or a slab of plywood. Yeah, that weird plywood thing from Ed, and Eddie can become a magical girl now. Also, we only have 2 rooms here. The bar isn't very high, huh? I mean, they hired you. Aoi gulped down the rest of the liquid in her mug, winced, and pulled at the door handle. It replied with a loud click, and the door creaked open. All right, the dress. The gothic frills. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm probably the janitor. Gonna be cleaning up all the spills. Dot, dot, dot. Your uniform. No frills, sadly. My what? You're a magical girl now. Is this our dance? Is this gonna be copyright claimed? Editing by Thanotokeus. No, not the fire! I hope that this is not copyright claimed. Music by I Am 44. Well, I am going to be pissed if you know. Look at MAHOUTEQ go. Bum 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 ba ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-dum. Zundaimon! Zundaimon was teaching me math earlier. I'm sorry, are you sure this is not a mistake? I was supposed to become a magical girl. That's right. You look magical. Turn around, jump, and let me know if it's too tight. But my dress. Look, sweetie, sewing dresses for every employee is just too expensive. Dresses are uncomfortable, too easy to soil, prone to tearing, and limit your movements. And you'll need to move a lot, so comfort is above all. Are you sure this is all you have? Is it too tight? No, it's good, but then let's keep moving. Time is money. Money is time. Where's my magic dress? We left the locker room and entered the door next to it. But what's the dog? The dog sound. Behind it was a much more lively scene. Dozens of people in uniforms, guys and girls all fiddling with wires, boxes, and weird devices. This is our armory. We'll equip you, then I'll gather everyone and announce the task for today. It's fine. Magical girls are all about casting magic spells after all. It's worth enduring these baggy rags. Aoi walked up to the table and pointed at some sort of striped stick on top of it. I got closer to examine it. It was just a regular piece of rebar colored in black and yellow stripes fitted with a cheap rubber handle. Achoo! Bless you. What? Active crisis handler and object orientator. In other words, your magic wand. What the hell is this? It doesn't look particularly magical. Don't judge a book by its cover. Aoi peered into her now empty mug. Was it okay for her to consume that much caffeine? I grabbed the handle and twirled the strange, ugly device in my hands. Okay, a little bit more caffeine on my end. It's way heavier than I expected. Pure cast iron, the best magical conductor. I swung the wand around to get used to it and almost hit a girl who stood nearby on the head. To my surprise, the wand didn't produce any sparks. Careful, this is not a toy. It's a wand. How do I cast spells with it? That you're about to learn. Bam! Suddenly, something super heavy attached itself to the back of my belt and dragged me down. I lost balance but managed to grab at the nearby table. And this is the battery. For what? For achoo! Bless you, but this is supposed to be a magic wand. That's right. And a magic wand needs a source of magic energy. Aoi took out a long wire and used it to connect the wand's handle to the battery, then flicked a small switch on the wall. She spent a few extra seconds fiddling with my equipment, pressed some buttons on the battery, pulled on a ring, and the battery turned on with an annoying beep. People around me suddenly went dead silent and started leaving the room. All ready to go, huh? What's going on? Did I do something wrong? This is normal. Now carefully aim your wand at that box over there. Okay, good. Now do a small circular motion with the wand. I waved the wand. Bam! What are you doing? Hick! I said a small motion. Cough, cough. Smooth and gentle. Hick! As if you're drawing a contour of the object. Got it? Try again with another box. Just be careful with this time. Okay. I focused, took a deep breath, and lightly waved the wand the way Aoi described. The box floated up in the air. Great. Now pull it towards yourself just a little bit. I pulled the wand back ever so slightly and the box flew towards me. Stop! Now move it away from yourself. I returned my hand to the initial position and the box froze in the air. Now carefully lower it to the floor. Like that. Good job. I finally managed to exhale. You don't have to hold your breath. We're not divers. I did it. Congratulations. Sloppy but passable for your first time. Hey, this is much better. I like it. Now, quick mandatory safety training. Shouldn't you do that before practice? Rule number 1, don't wave the activated wand. Don't point the wand at other people. If you're not using the wand, keep it deactivated on your belts. Because I have this story about a rookie who accidentally managed to wrap himself around his wand. Took the entire squad to scrape him off the walls later. Oh, and there was this guy who once accidentally tore off another guy's face with his wand. The surgeons barely managed to sew it back on. Well, at least it ended happily. The guy still hung himself in the bathroom after 3 months, so never mind. Funny story, huh? What the hell? In which world is it funny? In one word, the world is flat. Oh, right. Take note of Achu's signals. Bless you. If you hear 3 beeps, it means you have left the zone of coverage and your Achu has turned off. This is for usage control. Keep yourself in the range of the towers. Got it? Yeah. Aoi turned toward the employees who didn't manage to escape yet and shouted into her radio. General meeting! Oh, we're meeting the general already? Everyone to the backyard. Gather up. Chop, chop. Why'd you put the keys up on the table? Time is money. Time is money. I like the eye catches. We lined up in front of the back exit and went through a roll call. What is this, a firing squad? I always stood on the stairs and announced today's task. Okay, here's today's task. Clearing the south bank of the river. We have time until 7. That should be more than enough. Split into pairs and choose your working area. Any questions? No? Get to work then. Everyone went to buzz and started running around, eventually leaving for their respective areas. I just stood there completely dumbfounded, unsure what to do. Yeah, you'll be working with our rookie, Suki. Why me? I'm Luna. That's your punishment for what you did yesterday. What? She was the one who started it. I don't want to hear it. All this coffee you drink is melting your brain. You shut up. You're not the one to talk. A menacing-looking girl with twin tails walked up to me. She gazed at me with suspicion, mumbled something to herself, and ordered me to follow her. I trailed her without asking questions. We walked out of the backyard and went toward the river. Excuse me, Aya-san, weren't we... Just Aya's fine. Sorry. Don't apologize, it's annoying. Weren't we supposed to go through a training course or something? You'll figure things out as we go. But I don't even know how to fight. I only know how to move boxes. That will be enough. So why did you get punished? One idiot kept getting on my nerves, so I strung her up in a tree by her pants. I see. Well, I hope she's doing fine. And then lightning struck that tree. Why wasn't she fired yet? By the way, who are we clearing the river from? Look, can you stay silent for 5 minutes? These rookies, I swear. I'm sorry, Aya-san. Just Aya's fine. Sorry, don't apologize, it's annoying. After a few minutes of walking, we ended up near the river. It was a tiny waste river away from the downtown area. Town Hall never tried to spruce the place up, so the locals just always used the river for waste disposal. Lovely area. I can't even remember if it was ever clean. Heaps of trash were lined up on both banks as far as the eye could see, and the putrid stench ate away at my nostrils. Aya took a giant trash bag from her jumpsuit, straightened it out, and turned toward me. And where are your bags? Wait, so we're just clearing up a landfill? Of course! And what did you expect? Give me back my time. What the hell am I even doing here? Again, what did you expect? I expected us to fight the forces of evil, catch criminals, or protect the town from monsters. That's what the police are for. But magic is much stronger. No, but why? I don't know. They got guns. That's just how it goes. So magical girls are just one big lie? Technically, no. What about magic? Does it even exist? It does. Okay, let's cut the chatter. They've already deployed the towers. And we still have 2 kilometers to clear. I heaved a sad sigh, but there was nothing I could do. I would just finish my 3-day stints and quit. This is all for you, Pupu-chan. Tires are blocking the way. Look away, Pokemon Company. I don't wanna get sued by your lawyers. Luna slams tires against the ground. Some of the tires scatters to the sides. Luna continues her relentless pounding of the tires. However, tires have yet to give up. Luna delivers a finishing blow. Tires are defeated. Luna doesn't receive any experience. What are you doing there? Leave the tires alone. Start gathering small garbage. Stinky trash is blocking in the way. Attack. Luna slams trash against the ground. Some of trash hits Luna. Luna takes damage. God damn it. Steiny trash is preparing a psychological attack. Defense. Nothing is going to crush my faith in magical girls. Luna's full of determination. Look away, Undertale. Stinky trash just lies there in shame. Stinky trash is defeated and packed. Luna doesn't receive any experience. Loose gravel road sign is blocking the way. I think we should probably leave this one up. Luna attacks road sign. The already bent road sign bends even more. Luna lets out a smug chuckle. Road sign does not react. Luna gives road sign a relentless pummeling. However, road sign does not react. Uses chokehold, but road sign parries your attack and uses loose gravel. Luna does not survive loose gravel. I died. Have to start from the beginning, huh? What are you doing there? Leave the tires alone. Start gathering small garbage. Attack. Okay, defends. Okay, I think I just defend against this. Looks like they're preparing something. Luna decides to study her opponent. Looks like they're preparing something. Attack. Uses loose gravel. I died. God damn it. Okay, attack. Just keep doing this. Okay, what if I... Okay, what if I defend? What if I attack again? Mom always wanted me to become an architect. Luna takes emotional damage. Luna delivers a finishing blow. Stinky trash is defeated and packed. Luna doesn't receive any experience. Okay, defends. Defense. Defense. Oh, guard down. That's right, bitch. Road sign is defeated and dumped into the river in shame. What the hell are you doing? This wasn't even trash. Now go get it and return it to its rightful place. Luna doesn't receive any experience. No. No.